Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Tales by Lucy with my co host, Sam, the
Hi.
husband.
Hello.
Today, we have an awesome guest. She has pretty interesting story. So, I want to introduce you guys to Rosie.
Hi,
Yay.
everyone. Hi, I'm so
Hi.
excited to be here. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Well, we already have Steve in the
Steve in the
chat.
house.
Woohoo.
Woo,
He's
husband.
Yeah, he,
alive.
he was ready. So, Rosie, just tell us a little bit about yourself and introduce to the world.
I'm Rosie. I am a woman of a certain age. I will not reveal my age. I'm
You don't have to say it.
you know,
a mom of two boys. I live in Northern California, and I'm absolutely obsessed with anything paranormal, supernatural, or true crime related. I listen to podcasts all day on all this stuff. I am immersed in it. I love it.
awesome. Well, you're on the
Yeah.
correct show tonight. Yeah, we like that stuff. Well, I like that stuff too. He's just along for the ride, right?
Oh, yeah.
You like me to do it?
I'm supporting you guys, dude.
So, well, Steve, who was here a couple episodes ago,
Mhm.
he told us some stories, and then he was telling
Great
me that he
stories.
great
Yeah.
stories,
Yeah.
and he told me you're the person to have on our show. That and he obviously put us in contact, and he told me a little bit about your story, and oh my goodness, I was like scared the first night I read it. I was like, but so let's hear it. What was your first experience with the abnormal,
Paranormal.
paranormal? Yeah.
Um, well, I was in elementary school, probably about 9, 10, however old you are in like the 4th grade. I had a really good girlfriend. Her father passed away in a skydiving accident when we were in school, and she had an older sister who was in junior high. And, at that age, you're like, you're enthralled with someone that's older that wants to hang out with you. And her sister bought a Ouija board because she wanted to
Mm.
contact her father. They were having a really hard time with it, and she invited us to play. I was over at their house hanging out, and she said, "Come on, we're gonna do this." I didn't really know what it was. All I knew was that her cool older sister wanted to hang out with us.
Yeah.
So we play with the Ouija board and we contact what we think is a little boy named Jake.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, Lots of, have you seen my dad? Like, is he there? And this boy is like, yeah, he's here, he loves you, like really drawing us in. And at that age, you don't know any better.
Mm.
Um, so we got really almost obsessed with playing with this board. She would bring it to my house, I'd go to her house, and we'd play it and we'd talk to this boy we thought was a boy. Um, and after maybe a month of playing with it, it took a turn where it wasn't fun to talk with this person. You
Mm.
know, things were falling off shelves and
Oh, hell
just
no.
yeah. I was like, I'm done. Like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't feel safe. And after that, we stopped playing and I would hear things in my room where we mostly played with it. Um, we had a grandfather clock in our living room and it would just stop. Like, the pendulum, is that what it's called on the inside of it?
Yeah. Right.
It would just stop. You'd walk by it and it would stop.
Whoa.
I'd be asleep in my room and I would hear boom from my closet, like from the inside of my closet.
Oh my gosh.
And since then, like I really believe my husband believes now that whatever we talked to, whoever we talked, whatever it was, has latched on almost to me.
Oh my
And
god.
it only happened to you?
My brother would hear things also in the house. He would play with us from time to time with the board, and
Mm.
he would hear things. He would see things, shadow figures, things moving around the house. And after a time, I kind of blocked it out of my mind.
Right.
a bad memory, you block it out of your mind. And I went for quite a while. Like every now and then things would happen, but you kind of dismiss it because it's not all the time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, did your
Give her some
parents,
sage.
Stevie's, give her some Stevie. Uh, did your parents like said anything about like you playing? Did they know like that you were playing with
No,
it?
no.
Oh,
My mom was a single mom. She, raised my brother and me by herself, and she worked a lot. She didn't have time for it. My mom has like no time for anybody's shit. She like
Yeah.
doesn't care. So if we were
Yeah.
scared,
yeah,
like, "Oh, well, you did it to yourself, like whatever."
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And your friends, did anything happen to your friends that it didn't get attached to them? It was just you.
Yeah. I mean, she continued to play with the board, and we kind of lost touch once we, left elementary school and kind of
Yeah.
went into junior high. So I don't really know if anything has latched onto her. Um, but I think just a combination of uh, playing it a lot in my house, and I think maybe something was already there in that house,
Okay.
kind
Oh.
of shut off the energy of what
Mhm.
what we conjured up.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I have never played, and I know I will never play. Um, but I mean, how is that experience? Like, actually, like you feel like when they
While you're
move.
playing it. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. And I've never played it either.
yeah.
Don't.
We won't know,
I'm
right?
thinking about it.
And no, no.
Melvin Bradley has a.
Oh
It's not
no.
you. Um, at first you're like, "You're moving it, like, that's you," and you
Right.
don't really believe it, The first couple times I was like, "You're totally moving it, like, this is bullshit," at that point, but after a while, you realize that you can just feel a shift in energy,
Mm,
I if you've had experiences with, like, the paranormal too, right? Where
mm,
it's almost like an energy shift, and I don't know if I'm just sensitive to people's energies or the energy around me, but I could definitely feel a shift. Like, this isn't a game. Like, we're not just doing this for fun now. Like, something is happening, something's here.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that the house when I live with my mom. Remember, I told you since we moved in, I
Mm.
I always felt like we are vibe, but we are energy, and that's why you had to stay.
Yeah.
I think that she used that to trap you to
It's,
stay.
Yeah, that's how
she
she
tells the
got you.
story all the time. I used
Yeah,
to have to walk her to the bathroom at night.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's how bad.
And
Like,
like wait outside while she goes.
yeah, in the
It was
middle of the
outside. Yeah.
night. Yeah,
Yeah.
outside because I would be so scared to go by myself. I always say that because that's like the most that I feel unsafe in the
You feel
place.
vulnerable,
Yeah.
like,
Um,
yeah.
but at the other place with my aunt where she lived, we lived there. Like, it was also like a lot of people had a bunch of my family had different experiences, but I never felt that bad energy, I guess.
Mhm.
But I always dream about that house that I get haunted in that house, but we never like I know I'm not gonna go back to the house.
You're traumatized from
But
it.
it never nothing really happened with my aunt. That nothing
Oh.
happened to me there, but everybody
Mhm.
else did. So maybe I don't know, but
It's like
that,
PTSD. It's like your subconscious is
yeah,
like, "This is a place that, that scared
yeah,
me, so anytime you have a
yeah,
bad dream, we're gonna go back to that place that freaked you
yeah,
out."
yeah. And
Yeah.
after that, so you say you blocked it for a long time. Yeah, I think uh, after that, like you blocked it and nothing happened for a
Nothing
while.
nothing happened, like, little incidents here and there would happen, but but nothing substantial where I would feel afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it wasn't until I met my husband really that, things kind of started happening again. We got married really fast, we had our son really fast. We were living in Oxnard at the time. I don't know if you know where Oxnard is. It's
Oh
up,
yeah.
Yeah.
like, kind of by Santa Barbara, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We lived in it was, like, kind of like a condo apartment kind of thing, but it had been a motel at
Oh.
one point.
Oh.
There we go.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. it was Steven knows, like, it's creepy. Like, you
Mhm,
could feel like something wasn't right there, and I don't know if it's
mhm,
just, like, the ambiance of it being so old, but
mhm.
Always the old buildings.
yeah, yeah, I had our son, and I'm a stay-at-home mom with a newborn, and I'd come downstairs and, like, the water in the bathroom would be on,
Hmm.
and I'd be like, "Well,
Like full on.
full on." Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Wow.
the faucet's on in the
Yeah.
bathroom, and I would think,
Mhm.
"Well, maybe I did it. Maybe when I came downstairs to get a bottle, you're tired at that point,
Yeah.
you have kids, you know what it's like to wake up
Yeah.
all crazy." So I
Yeah.
kind of chalked it up to that, but it continued to happen. You know,
Mm.
um, doors would close by themselves.
Oh.
Um, I'd feel like just a presence there. My son's toys would go off in the toy box.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, yeah. At this point, my husband kind of is like, okay, well, maybe there's something here, but maybe you're just tired. You
Mhm.
just had a baby. Maybe you're just tired. Um, and then we moved to Camarillo, and that's when things really started to take off. Steven, who was on the show, let you know his experience.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, uh, maybe it was the wet bandits.
Oh, you know,
Just kidding.
Brian, Dr. Gonzo, who we had
Oh,
on
yeah.
last, he was saying that like when you're like super tired and your senses are down, is when you're. He likes to say your walls are the thinnest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
yeah,
always stuck with me.
that's true.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that
it
is
does.
that's crazy. Oh my goodness. So out of all your experiences, which one has been like the scariest?
Ah, in Camarillo. My son was about 2 when we moved there, and he's sleeping with us in the bed. Don't ever, my friend, Morty, it's here. I have it. I'm drinking it. um, my son would sleep in the bed with us, and one night we're sleeping, and I felt like when somebody leans on your bed or is like gonna sit down, and you can feel like that indention, that heaviness of a person.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I thought it was my husband, like, sitting on the side of the bed, so I rolled over, like, "What in the actual hell are you doing? Like, we're
Mhm.
sleeping. What's the matter with you?" I turn around and nothing's there. And I'm like, "Okay." So I roll over, I grab my son, and I look and my husband's asleep. So I'm like, "Okay, just go back to sleep. You're dreaming. It's fine." Start to fall back to sleep, and I feel it again, but this time it feels like something is standing on our mattress. And I could feel like, when someone's looking over you like that?
Yeah. Oh, I got chills.
I felt like something was watching us, like
Oh.
looking at us.
Mm.
I grabbed my son close to me and I just started praying. I had to call on Jesus and the saints and everybody. I was like, "Good Lord, help us right now." Started praying, and I was only praying maybe like 5 seconds, and I heard a whisper in my ear, a distinct whisper. "What are you doing that for?"
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I grabbed my son, woke up my husband, and I was like, "There's something in here with us. Like, there's something here."
Oh,
It
no.
was
So creepy.
terrifying. You know, Shortly after that, my husband started to feel things, and uh my husband's a historian, so
Oh, that's
there's a
awesome.
Oh.
reason, there's an explanation for everything. There's a rational explanation. And even he started to feel it there. He would fall asleep on the couch, and he said that he could hear, like, what he thought was me walking, that shuffling that you hear on a carpet when someone's walking?
Mm.
Mhm.
He would hear that all the time. And he'd
Oh.
turn around thinking I was gonna scare him because I like to jump out of the closets and, like, scare my kids and, like, my husband.
That's
Yeah. So,
oh
yeah, that apartment, and Steven was there, he can attest to it. That
my
place
gosh.
was like a hotbed for
Oh my
activity.
oh my
How long were
god.
you guys there for? Then was it pretty often stuff was happening?
Oh, yeah, yeah. At least once, twice a week. We were there for 2 years before we moved to Nebraska. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Stevenson, that's why he's traumatized. Thanks.
Yeah, he was, and he's I like to get on him because he gets scared so easy, Steve. I love him. I love him to death, but he spooks very easily. That night that he was at my house, it
Yeah.
was
Is this close to the cow, the cow that he
the
was talking
scary
about?
dairy.
Scary dairy?
Yeah, like, I could
Oh,
walk to my house, like, I used to jog, around the campus because it was the Channel Islands campus, and I could jog to the scary dairy from my house. It wasn't
oh
very far.
wow.
Pay
Yeah.
respect to
We
Mabel.
need we Mabel.
They said
We need a shirt, scary dairy. We need that
Yeah.
shirt.
I'll make you guys one with a picture of, like, the old decrepit graffitied building. They say, though, like, it's like a it's kind of like an urban legend in Camarillo that, a lot of, satanic activity went on there, a lot of animal sacrifice. There's rumors of human sacrifice that went
Mm.
on there. Yeah,
Oh wow,
and
that's so creepy.
yeah, that's definitely where we had the most activity, and I think it's just because of the area that we lived in, that college was
Mhm.
the mental hospital
Oh.
at some point. Yeah,
Oh my
That's
god, that
creepy.
is
yeah.
so. Oh no, and when you were telling me this, when I was reading, when you sent me this, that's why I was like, I couldn't sleep, like thinking about that,
Dude,
and
you
I
were
was
not sleeping the last few nights.
just, I've been so scared of the last few nights. I don't know if it's after you told me that. I don't know if it's because it was in my head and I was kind of creeped out. But I was telling him that I felt like something was like kind of like rubbing my legs. I felt something heavier around my legs, and I thought it was probably like the little one coming into our room,
Yeah.
And I woke up and it
Uh-huh.
was like, and I was like, ugh. And I got super close to him, bed. So there's a lot of room. A lot of the times I feel like I sleep on myself because there's so much room between us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a big bed. And that night I was like almost on top of it.
Yeah.
You're like, "We're gonna make spoons, okay? Because I need
Yeah.
to be safe."
It's in the corner.
And then I was honestly like scared to pray because I'm like, oh hell no, I don't want nobody to tell me to not pray.
What are you
Oh,
doing that for?
come on.
Oh no, no. Like that's what I got so scared of praying, like but
Did you pray?
no, I was just
They're
like, oh
like,
my god,
what
oh
are you
my
doing
god.
that for?
I know. I know.
You have to pray though. I mean, I think when you talk about it and you're doing this line of work that you're doing, um, I think it leaves like they say like there's a veil between this world and the next. I
Mhm.
think when you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the thinner that veil gets. So you could very well be
Yeah.
experiencing these things just simply because of talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think also like a lot like my seriously. So
I
like also like my head plays with me. It could be just me and it's just all mental that I'm thinking about it. And because I knock on wood, and I never had experiences like that, only at that house that we did. I mean, and hear little things like in the kitchen. I remember like hearing things in the kitchen, and then when the light thingy fell off, remember? You don't remember?
I don't remember anything. I don't know.
Jesus.
he's
In the
you're like
hallway.
It's all gonna
co-sign
come
for
to me
me.
at once. It's all gonna come to me at once. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I am scared.
Like in some places, like they have it's the light bulb and it has that little case thing, whatever crystal
Yeah.
around it. I
Oh
don't know what
yeah.
they call it, but that
Oh, that
one,
fell off.
it fell
The
off
cover for the
for
light.
the light bulb. Yeah, it fell off, but it was
Oh.
screwed. Like, and we were living there for months already. It's been probably like 6 months that we've been there, and it fell off. And the ceilings they were pretty high,
Yeah.
so it wasn't somebody they needed a big ladder to get up there to unscrew the
Right.
things and it fell in the middle of the night. Um, so it's like those are only at the houses where I guess I notice more.
Uh-huh.
Before things will happen, I guess never really pay attention.
Mhm.
So I feel like now, like especially like with the shadows and stuff like that, it's like when I get scared, when there's like a corner that is like the darkest corner of the house or whatever. That's when it
Yeah.
scares me that I feel something's gonna come out of there.
That's
But
It
in the
jumps out
movie.
at you.
Yeah, I love that.
What?
in movies when it's like a super dark corner and then you see like a face come out.
You love that? Oh my goodness.
It was, like, super dark and it's just like
He's gonna be in your corner tonight.
Oh, I
I'll just
know.
make powder my face white.
Oh my god. Well, Romy already got slapped for
Oh
scary
yeah,
movie.
that's right. Yeah.
Going into the room in the middle of the night, and I was
Uh-huh.
asleep, and I just felt his hand on me, and I didn't. It was just a reaction. I woke up and I smacked him, and I
Poor
smacked him,
baby.
and he's like, "Oh, you hit me!
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh.
you're like, I thought you were a demon. I'm so sorry.
That's my baby. But you know,
Is it-
is that
Do you have to pee?
Not yet, Morty. It's a small glass of wine.
worry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen Shadow? Oh, let's see.
Oh, shadow people. Oh, like
Oh no.
Robin Hood?
No.
No.
Not
No.
Robin Hood. Peter Pan.
Oh.
Robin Hood. What? Whatever.
Robin.
Green.
Oh my
Peter
goodness.
Pan.
Wait a second.
Shadow
Yeah.
people.
Uh oh. Oh
What?
yeah. Steve was saying I was reading Steve saying hi to Mock.
Oh.
um but yeah, so I was like trying to read it. So then that was like so after that, like things when you guys moved away, did things keep happening or
When we moved to Nebraska, like it was nowhere near as bad as Camarillo. I have to say that was probably the worst place. Little things would happen here and there where you're like, oh, that's weird. But in a weird way, you kind of get used to it.
mm-hmm.
I don't really spook that easily anymore. I think living in Camarillo kind of toughened me up with everything that went on there. When my son was 2.5, maybe 2.5, I was in the kitchen in that apartment, like doing dishes, and I could hear him in his room playing with his toys. And all of a sudden, I hear him going, "Stop it,
Oh man.
stop it." And I'm like, "That's weird." I'm like, "Bud, are you okay?" And he's getting louder, like you could hear like the frustration in his voice, like, "Leave it alone. That's mine.
Oh
Stop
damn.
it." And I went in there like, "What are you doing? Like, what's happening in here?" And he looks up at me and he's like, "That boy wants my toy and I'm playing with it." And I
Oh
Dang.
was like,
my god.
"There's no boy in here, bud." And he was
Oh
like,
my god.
"He's right there and he wants my toys and I don't want to give it to
What?
him." I
And
just scooped him up out of the room with the toy that he wanted and took him to shut the door like, "Well, we'll just leave him in there by himself."
Yeah.
oh my goodness. And did you look
Dang.
up to see if anything has happened there before or
Yeah, I've looked, but where we lived, everything was new back there.
mm-hmm.
At one point it was just the mental hospital that
Oh.
was there on the grounds. And then they converted it to the college. And once it was converted to the college, they started building apartment homes and townhomes and like single family homes there. So, and it's a really nice community. You know, it's, but it's just a hotbed, I think, for paranormal activity back there.
Yeah.
You know,
Who
so many
yeah.
people have died in that hospital and on those
Mm.
grounds. I think it all feeds off each other.
No,
No
that's
one
for
wants
sure.
to share with the devil.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who was it? I don't know if somebody here. Oh wait, no, you were talking about it. That from that movie that we watched, that they
What?
said that maybe sometimes it's not the place but the land
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, like
that
yeah, people are not attached to the to a home. It's like yeah, the land
yeah
that
to
they're
the
on.
The
land.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
who
for
knows if
sure.
anything else was there before? Yeah,
Saw a clown in the court.
unfortunately.
Nope.
Oh no, no, no.
Nope.
He'll be on our show. In 2 shows. He'll be soon on our show. Tell us his stories.
Cool.
Uh, but that's oh my god, that is so creepy. So your son was able to see things.
Yeah.
Mm,
Does he remember that
oh
at
yeah.
all?
He doesn't. I've
Yeah, he
asked
was
him
super young.
a
Yeah.
couple of times. I think when they're that young and they're still not, I guess, tainted
Mm-hmm.
by the world,
Right.
They see things that we can't see. It's the same with like animals, like dogs can see things that we can't see.
Mhm.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
so
yeah. It
wow.
was
Cool.
it
Yeah.
was it was pretty scary there. It I tried to look up like deaths in that area, and at some like there's just too many to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So who
Yeah,
knows what it really happened or was, right?
yeah, yeah,
Oh. Okay, so is there a place that you would like to visit? The places
for
that you want to
sure.
visit?
There's so many places. I love this kind of stuff. Like I want to go to the Stull Cemetery in
Oh,
Kansas.
let me see. Let me show real quick
Yeah,
so people can see. Can you get which one was that? There it is.
The photo? Or you want the stall?
Yeah, this
There it is.
right there.
Oh,
yes,
oh, they're
that
closed. Sorry.
Right now,
Can't
they
go right
open,
now.
that
but
place is supposed to be like they say it's one of the gateways to hell.
oh,
There, let's see.
that is creepy.
Yeah. Um,
What's
I
the
think the yeah, see, gateway to hell.
Yep, I
Yeah.
see it right there.
Yep.
Ariana,
She supposedly went there and
Yeah, I see it right here.
yeah,
oh,
I'm just
Ariana
kidding.
Grande said
Photoshop.
she said that something followed her back. She had to like have her house
oh wow.
cleansed.
No
No
way.
way. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know
There's an
that.
interview somewhere where she talks about this place.
Oh wow. I want to look it up
Crazy.
now.
Yeah.
Is there like
That
a ton of stories of like or accounts of people having some experiences there?
there's so many people go to this cemetery and they're like, yeah, for sure. We saw something,
More
we
like that
felt
one.
something, like
Yeah.
um things touching us while we're there, people are tripping and falling
It's
and
crazy.
stuff. Yeah. I
Stripping and falling. Oh, this one?
Yeah. Look at that. Looks like it's super old. Like
Well, the photo looks super old.
yeah.
Okay,
I
that could be a filter.
No, but I mean, just the way it's
Oh, my
falling.
bad. Yeah, yes.
It's like
I
well, there's that one too.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I think this was like built in the 1800s. I'm not sure,
hmm
but
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, I would love to go there just to see if I could catch anything, or film and see if there's like you can see something,
yeah.
This guy
to
Toby.
prove it. This place,
Yeah, the only thing don't go right now. You'll
no.
catch the COVID. Catch
Look at
the
this one
COVID.
says Ghost Story Gone Wild. Is that an infomercial?
Seemingly harmless ghost story. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Those
Damn, that looks crazy. Yeah.
yeah, I mean they look at this. They look so old. Like
This.
the hell yeah,
It's like
that
it's
one.
peeking out of the ground.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dang, this guy.
I want to go there just to see the history and see like
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
stones. For as weird as it may sound to people, that stuff has been there for over 100 years. It would be
Yeah.
Wow.
interesting
For
to go
sure.
and see.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
this
I mean,
place I'm dying to go to. Um, there's a place up here up north, in a town called Placerville.
okay.
It's the Carey House Hotel.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. What is it called again?
The Carey House Hotel
Okay.
in Placerville.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see
Does it share?
here. I'm getting good at this. Watch out. Okay. Ooh, we can check availability right now.
Yeah, you can
Oh, yeah.
totally stay there.
Four and a
See
half
photos.
stars.
It was featured on ay, 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 one of the Travel Channel shows.
Was it
Oh
Travel
my
Channel?
goodness.
The
The
travel such a time.
Portals to Hell. It
Oh.
was yeah, it was featured on there. They can't keep staff there because they get like pushed
Oh
downstairs.
yes. I was
Really?
just
Oh,
watching
yeah.
about this. Yes. I was
Yeah.
oh my god. Yes, I know. I who was it? I was watching a show. Yeah, they went there.
Yep.
Um,
I
where
would
was?
love to stay there, get a room there and stay for the night. I'm trying to convince Steven, like,
I
let's go. And he's like, nope,
Document it. You
not
guys gotta
going.
film it.
Yeah.
yes,
Well,
gonna
that's
film
what
it
I
and
told
come back.
him.
and then come back and show us.
It's haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it says. The
Yep.
ghost cat of Carrie House.
Uh,
Ghost cat.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes. And I love cats, so
Oh,
oh, that's awesome.
I'm down to go there. We should all go.
Oh
Film
my,
it.
oh my
Film it for your show.
god.
is this
Yeah.
in NorCal?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I never heard of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, I'm
Northern
not
California.
familiar.
My dog
Yeah.
is like biting my feet like a crazy person. Stop it.
She's like, stop giving out the secrets.
I know. She's like, stop it. You're scaring me.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That is cool.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's there's one that I was just watching because I was looking I kind of went into a rabbit hole of looking at places, haunted places.
Mhm.
And there's one in San Francisco. It calls Queen Anne. It's a hotel. And
Okay.
uh well, how did I found it because I was watching the look I'll talk about this other place in a little bit. And no, it's a hotel but in San Francisco.
Okay.
And this girl, she stayed there. She says she had to stay there because she had to go to San Francisco. There was a convention happening,
Uh-huh.
and all the hotels were booked around the area. And she said that she likes all this stuff too. Oh, you
Uh-huh.
know what? I don't know who she is, and but at the beginning of the video, that I guess she's a former porn star.
Oh, what's her name?
I'm all, ooh, which one?
Her name is Shannon.
Oh no,
Shannon something. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't know who she
Shannon's.
is. But anyways, she stayed there, and it looks really pretty. And it used to be a brothel before, and
Oh.
but first it started as I was a school for girls, a school for girls, and then later
This
on,
place did?
yeah,
Oh,
and it's beautiful. I love the way it
it's a
looks.
nice
It's a
school.
nice,
Oh,
Dang.
that's
yeah. It
so
used to be a school,
beautiful.
and then later it became a brothel, and then and then
It's a nice
after
brothel too.
and then they said
Yep.
during it was the brothel, it was the people they were they had some activity happening there, and probably the school teacher, they said that the mistress, that's what they call whoever takes
Runs
care
the
of that
show.
runs the
Oh, okay.
school.
Uh
Yeah, she was the one haunting the place, and when it was a brothel,
Oh,
they were she was scaring the people there. Probably she was mad that the girls were being naughty.
I
uh
know. They're just trying to get it in and they're like,
huh.
we can't. Like, I can't now.
Yeah, and then the after that it was like some kind of like high society thing, and it didn't last long either because of the paranormal. And then this girl, she said that she was staying there, but she said
That's a
that they told her
brothel.
it was booked. They're like, but we have only one room left, and
Uh-huh.
it's $600 a night. And she's like,
Goddamn.
okay. She's like, okay, well, it looks beautiful, like, and they said it's haunted, so okay. But they didn't tell her. Oh, look at that picture. Go back.
This
Back.
one?
No, up a little bit, right there. You see a shadow right there in the.
Oh, yeah. At the
This one
piano. Is
right
that a
here?
Yeah,
piano?
yeah, that looks
Yeah.
creepy. Um, and she said that
Oh, that one
when
got
oh
orbs.
sorry, look at it right here
Oh
too.
Wait.
shit.
Uh and she said that when she got there, they told her, she asked, like, oh, how come this one is like so expensive? They're like, oh, you got the mistress room. That was her room. And that's
Oh.
like the most haunted out of the whole
Oh,
place.
fudge.
Oh my
Yeah, she was
gosh.
there. Yeah, she was there with her and her baby. And she's like, "Oh, okay." So she was like recording the whole thing while she was there. But she
Uh-huh.
said that nothing had that as soon as they walked in, her husband said, "Thank you for letting us stay here." Like he said something nice, and then when they walked into the room, he also said something nice, like, "Thank you for letting," like,
Oh, okay.
and then
Okay.
Oh,
but nothing happened to them, that it felt very welcoming. It didn't feel like it was something
like
crazy.
oppressive or anything. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, and then she said, the girl was saying that I guess what she looked up, that people who had stayed there, sometimes they wake up and they're on the floor, or in they're tucked in.
Dang, like weirdo.
What?
Yeah, yeah, or when
Dang.
they're like um they're on the floor, they're tucked in, or they're like just in the bed and they're also tucked in, or
Oh my
sometimes at
God.
night they hear like somebody's like singing to
Oh.
them.
Nope.
Yeah. so creepy.
Ah,
But it's such a beautiful place.
It
it
looks pretty.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
What was that?
Hit
You,
that like
Oh,
you always
yes.
forget to
I know.
say it.
I always forget to say it. Please, yes. Give us a thumbs up, guys.
yeah.
Like, at the end, like when we're done, I'm like, oh, I forgot to say like. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible what YouTuber
Yeah.
person, whatever. So what's
No.
another place you would like to visit?
Another place is the Villisca Axe Murder House in
Oh,
Villisca, Iowa.
ooh, this one, right?
You
Belisco. Yeah, there it is.
yeah.
There it is. Oh, look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah, you can stay there um overnight. They have
Uh-huh.
caretakers who like give you like the rundown. You can't sleep on any of the furniture. You can't touch really any of the furniture. You have to bring your own sleeping bags and like
Yeah.
pillows and stuff. But you can go in there, stay the night. They pretty much show you where everything is, give you
Mm-mm.
a key, and say if something happens, don't call us because we won't come.
Oh shit! Are you
Dang.
serious?
Yeah.
Is this one right here? Is this a real photo?
Is that a real photo? It seems like it.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, it looks
Crazy.
like
So in 1912, that's when the murders happened.
yes,
So
I
Ooh.
tell us
believe
a
so.
little bit about this for the people who don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tell us.
So this was a family's farmhouse way back in 1912, I guess. They had their neighbors over, the neighbor kids over to spend the night with their kids.
Mm-hmm.
You could see all the pictures of the kids right there. And somebody came into their house, murdered everyone in the house with an axe, slaughtered them while they slept, the kids too, and just took off, left the house. They
So.
never caught who did it. They had suspicions that it was a neighbor, but nothing ever like they could never find anything to stick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of these unsolved murders
Wow.
that happen, and they've
Oh,
turned it into kind of like a museum now where you can stay the night with a group of people or by yourself if you want to record and see if you can
Find
hear or
it.
see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel I kind of I'm sure I watched this episode with those guys. I remember
Yes.
seeing the episode with them
those pants.
long
Mhm.
time ago. It was kind of old because he's not in there anymore. Oh,
Oh,
shit. Oh, somebody's here. Sorry.
Amazon. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I know. I think it's my sister-in-law. She said she was gonna stop by. Oh, give me one second. Can you
Mhm.
give me the salsa in the fridge?
oh yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
It's in the pink.
Salsa.
It's in the pink thingy container.
Inside the fridge?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
My sister-in-law, she came to drop me off a purse she gave me, and then I made some salsa, and then I'm giving her some
Red or green salsa?
green. It's a green one. I made it with
Yum.
guacamole. I
Yum.
made avocado, but it's
Uh-huh.
like a salsa spicy, like a jalapeno salsa.
Yum.
Yeah. I forgot she said she was gonna stop by.
It scared me.
Ooh,
I was like,
I
oh
know.
snap.
It's an axe murderer at your door.
Here. Or it was these fools. Don't talk about my pants.
I know. They're all broy. Look at
I,
them.
I know. Oh my goodness.
But
That
did you
is.
guys watch Demon House?
No, I didn't want.
I don't think so.
Demon. Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah, the
Um,
the head guy on Ghost Adventures, Zach Baggins, he bought a
oh
house in Gary, Indiana that supposedly has demons all in it. Yeah.
no,
should look
I
that up.
need to. Yeah, let me see. Let's see, Frank. I wanted to show you guys the castle. There's this place in Ohio that I want to go and visit, and the Ghost Adventures. They
Let me look up that. What is it called?
Oh,
Demon House.
Demon House, right? That's
Demon
Demon
House in Indiana.
Indiana.
let's see. Oh, this is the SAG.
Demon
No.
House. There's no. Did I spell it right? Zach.
Oh
Zach
yes,
Baggins.
that's
Yeah.
the one that when he goes downstairs and he feels that his stomach is hurting, right?
Yes.
And he goes to the hospital and it says his what was it?
one of the guys there, his, like, organs started to fail, like, all at one time
Yeah.
after he had been in the house.
Yeah.
Some Yeah, some little kid, I guess one of the kids that lived in the house, was possessed supposedly, and they took him to the hospital, and there was a social worker there, his mom, his brothers and sisters, and the doctors in the hospital.
Yeah.
He s
What?
climbed up the wall of the
Yeah.
hospital backwards.
Crazy.
No way.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
but
your boy.
I know. I remember it. This is like kind of like still like the beginning of the when he was
Oh.
doing the show, and the people who went with them. Did you know that they like the first time they went, then later on I think the husband passed away, and then later on I think she passed away. Remember in that
Mm.
episode? Like, and then I think the way they died it was like some kind of weird
Accident, yes.
accident. Some yeah, like if they had a freak accident or something like that. But it was the people who went with them, and the husband, I think. And then well, Zach had that problem, like also with his stomach, and
Damn, it's crazy.
yeah, like some crazy shit
Weird.
was happening in that house. Uh,
Yeah. He had one of his, a psychic that he works with. You'll see it if you watch the documentary, you'll see it.
Is
She's
it
texting him like, "I'm getting, like, a really bad feeling about you. I don't know what you're doing out there, but you need to be really, really careful.
hmm
You know, you're playing with something that you don't know what you're playing with."
right?
And then I think, like, 2 weeks later, her husband shot her and killed
What?
himself. Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah, I knew it was like something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that yeah, like it was like that's yeah the demon. That's why they call it the demon house.
Minhouse. Yeah. I
The
think they
deep.
demolished it.
Yeah, they did. I think they did.
They ended
Uh,
up demolishing it, yeah.
oh my god, that's such a scary house. But yeah, like there was this place when I was looking. What?
That's funny.
What?
Salsa and
Salsa
spirit
and Spirit Talk. The 2 great loves of my life. Yeah.
uh, but when I was going through, like, I was looking, what was it? Oh, no,
The castle.
On
Oh.
Facebook, somebody posted a picture of the Franklin Castle in Ohio that is
Mhm.
like super haunted.
The camera.
Oh, sorry.
Franklin
Yeah,
Castle.
and
There we go.
I love the way it looks. Just the outside looks very
It's in
gothic.
Wow.
Ohio.
Yeah, and they
Oh.
restored it. It was on the 1800s. A family from a German family. They built the castle, and so they had it for they had I think 5 or 6 kids, and almost like the first kid, the older one, she passed away of diabetes, and she died young. She was like 13, 14,
Oh, so
15.
sad.
Oh.
And then later on, 2 other kids it had, like I think the grandma had the guy, the owner of the house mom passed away, and then later on 2 other kids they died too. And I think
Most haunted house in
because
Ohio.
yeah, that's guess that's what they said. I was looking at, and there was like other stuff there. um
What the?
is he a ghost or what?
Is that a
uh
ghost or just like a person?
No, I think it's just they made it. And he, so I guess because the wife was like super sad, whatever, they added more to the house, so to kind of I guess keep her busy. But then
Uh-huh.
later on, they moved away, and so they had several owners. And you know who also owned castle house? Judy Garland's late the her last husband, her
Oh.
fifth husband. uh, he owned this too, and they put a lot of repairs. And every time they're trying to repair, like something happens, they can't finish it. Right now, this guy, he's the latest,
He's the
I
latest
guess,
owner.
owner. Yeah, he's also a historian. When you say that your husband's a historian,
Oh, he's an historian as well.
yeah, and he said that I guess they're like restoring the house, trying to keep up with, to keep it nice, and they do like
Right.
tours and stuff like that.
It must be so
But
hard to keep
he said
that stuff
that
up.
on one of the rooms, like where he was at, he was sleeping on the couch,
Uh-huh.
and he heard somebody running down the stairs
Nope.
and giggling. There was somebody, like a kid, running down the stairs and giggling. He was like, maybe he's a carpenter. He must have brought his kids. What? Like,
This guy said
okay,
that.
yeah, that
Okay.
guy. And then he's like, okay, and then he said that again, he was like trying to fall asleep, and then he kept hearing like people, like kind of like if they were running, like if they were playing in the house. And then he said he got up to go and tell them to kind of keep it down.
Mhm.
And he's like, it was still dark and there was nobody. He's like, and then I look at the time and it's like 4 in the morning. He's like, it was like
Oh, I
around
was
four in
waiting
the
for three
morning.
in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Oy.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
you're like,
witching hour.
yeah.
The witch-
And then he said that he woke up and he realizes like, oh shit, they wouldn't be here at that time. So there's like nobody. And he's like, that he stayed there and thinking for a little bit. And he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. But he
Oh,
said that he will hear things like kids playing or whatever, in the house. Um, but and then
That's
a lot of people, they said that the windows, that you people will see. I think it was this one right here.
mhm.
They were able to see a woman in black, which it was probably the lady who owned the house with the kids that passed away. And a lot of people will see somebody on the window. But I mean, isn't it beautiful? It's so
It
beautiful.
is.
yeah,
The
that's
way they made
crazy.
it look like a castle. It's not a castle, but they made it look like a castle because
It's
I guess what.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. And I know they do in Ohio. There's another place. It calls the Bay Inn or something like that.
Hmm.
They do like oh, let me see. I was looking it up. They do like tours and stuff like that. Like the
Mhm.
tour. Let me look it up
Oh,
real quick.
what's this? Hold on.
Huh?
Is that for you?
That's
Your
my
mom?
husband. My
Oh,
mom.
okay.
My mom's watching.
Oh
Hi,
my
mom.
god.
You're all, how do you know that?
That's let me see. Where is it at? Let me
Oh,
cause
the penophyte.
what?
Penophyte is. Oh no, Steve is telling me about the fights.
Oh.
Sorry, it's the
Well,
ghost talk right now.
see, like there was another one that I forgot to look it up. Oh, the Park Hotel in this hotel put in Bay, and it's also in
Put
Ohio.
in Bay. Okay.
Like
Oh.
there's a lot. I guess there's a lot of
Dang,
places.
Ohio's killing
Ohio,
it.
it's pretty.
Ohio's killing them. What is this? My glasses are off.
Sorry, Park Hotel put in. Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
there it is. Yeah, see.
So I want to go
This
to
is it right here.
Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, okay, you can
Now
go.
when I go to, you can go.
He's all bye.
Yeah.
I'll wait here.
I'll go with you, Lucy. It'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
We'll
Yes,
circle America.
yeah, Sam can stay with Steve.
Yeah.
We got fight. Screw you guys.
Yeah. So there's like, this guy, like he does like tours, like I guess who stays at that house, the Franklin house, oh, castle. They do this tours and stuff like
The guy
that.
that owns Franklin Castle
Yeah.
does tours here.
Yeah.
What is
Oh,
what's the deal with this place?
It's also in Ohio, so it's around
Is
there.
haunted?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
It
didn't look
doesn't
up.
look like it.
No, but it's just like it looks old.
Okay.
you could tell
And
there's history there. Some stuff has
Okay,
yeah,
happened.
there it is. That's haunted.
yeah. He's like, oh yeah, for sure, that's
There it
For
is.
haunted.
sure, that's haunted. You can tell.
Eh, look at them floors.
I always feel like any place that has that like red carpet in it
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
asking for spirits. You
Oh
know?
Yeah.
my god, that is so
Trying to hide that
true.
blood, son.
Yep.
I didn't think about it like that. That is so true.
In all the documentaries that I watch or anything I see, it always has that same shade of red carpet, and I'm like, is it
Oh my
because
god,
people
that's
are
so
dying in there and
true.
they're just not saying anything?
Red
Yeah,
carpet, dude.
that is
It must have
so
been popping
true.
when back when they were
Back
making
in the
those.
day,
Yeah,
when that means that you're I don't know, like was it elegant or what?
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe it was like considered fancy back in the
The red.
day or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
or like regal.
Someone just
Maybe.
made a bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
red carpet,
Yeah.
and then like
They
they're
have
on
too much.
discount.
They're like, here, put this, take it, because nobody else wants
Or
it.
you can have red.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Oh, I cannot zoom this in, right? So we can
You
look for.
can.
Oh, look it up. Oh, so now we're gonna ask for your
Oh, that looks good.
let me see. Well, that's better. Sorry, it's better to Google so we can see more
I will.
about
Okay.
him. Okay, your your movies that you would like to recommend or books or what would you like to recommend for people to watch?
there's a movie, and watch it with caution. It can be
Oh,
very triggering. It's um a movie from 1982. It's called The Entity.
uh-huh.
Barbara Hershey is in it, and she's a single mom. It's a true story. It happened in Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, there was a poltergeist in her house that would beat her and sexually assault her regularly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
she's
this
very
Dang.
sneaky.
this really happened to this woman. It's a good movie. It's very graphic. Watch at
Yeah.
your own risk. Uh, the the assault scenes are very graphic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh,
That's
but
creepy.
it's good. It's
Good.
scary. It'll freak you out.
Yeah.
It would
Oh,
bite her, and she would have like the marks of like teeth on her and bruises and the shapes of like fingers on her breasts and all over her body. See? You could
okay.
see it
Yeah.
like grabbing her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
um
goodness.
It's based off of it on a true story.
yeah, yep.
Oh,
And at the end of the movie it gives like an update like she moved out of the house, but it still continued to happen to her.
Oh, wow. That is so scary. So I
dang,
follow her.
Yep. Yeah.
That is so scary.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's it's not for the faint of heart, but it's a pretty good movie that I feel like a lot of people haven't seen.
Yeah. I
Um,
haven't heard of it.
yeah. I'm an
Wow.
old gal, so this is what I watched. You know?
All
Don't give
those
away your
movies,
age.
I'm not
uh,
going to.
I know. I see all these like a lot of these. I'm probably my mom have seen it because I have watched so many movies like that with my mom. So I don't know if I'm gonna ask her if she's seen this. Probably she has, and we just
These are
didn't.
crazy covers. Like you wouldn't expect like a movie
Yeah.
like that. I guess from this cover, it's like this is for Thor. You know. Kinda
Yeah, true.
He comes down with his hammer. He's like,
hammer a different way.
"Okay."
Okay.
That one at
He
Rosemary's
said,
Baby, if you
I'll watch it during the day.
I'll watch it through the day. Of
Watch all
course
my
you will, Steven.
Oh yeah, I watch it during the day too.
Oh,
What? Oh, so he
says
said,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh yeah, he said question answer. No.
oh my
Okay.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
say it. Spoiler alert. Just kidding. I'll watch it.
Yeah. That is, Rosemary's Baby is another good one if you haven't seen that.
Rosemary's
Um,
Baby.
I don't know if I seen that one. I don't think I have.
It's, I think it's a Roman Polanski film,
Um,
That guy.
who and he's like a horrible rapist, but he was
Yeah.
married to, Sharon Tate, who got murdered by the Manson family.
Right. Yeah.
oh,
Is this
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's,
who got murdered
hus
by the Manson? She did.
No, Sharon Tate.
Oh, Sharon
Sharon
Tate.
Tate. Yeah. Uh, she plays Rosemary, and they move into this building in New York City,
Uh huh.
and it's all filmed at the Dakota Hotel where John Lennon was shot
Oh wow.
in the lobby where he died. Yeah, she plays Rosemary, and her husband is like a theater actor,
Uh huh.
and he's not getting the parts that he wants, and it turns out that their neighbors are in like a coven,
Oh
and
shoot.
they convince the husband, like, we'll make you famous, but we need your wife to get impregnated by the devil.
What
Oh
the fuck,
shit.
dude?
Yeah, so he gives up his wife to them. They drug her. The devil does what he does with her, and she gets pregnant.
Oh my
Whoa, crazy.
gosh.
Yeah,
Super creepy.
That is creepy.
it's a really good movie. The way it's shot,
Uh-huh.
the
Okay.
cinematography, and it's really good. The acting is really good. It's a good movie. You have to watch it if you haven't seen it.
Mary's Baby.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Huh.
Never even
Okay.
heard of it. I've never heard
Yeah.
of these movies. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that
Those
stuff. I'm
are.
gonna ask my sisters.
Yeah. I wonder if they seen it.
Your
Yeah.
mom has seen it for sure, I bet. Your
Probably.
parents.
It sounds like something I feel like maybe my mom have seen it. But that
Yeah.
is creepy. That's well, that we gotta add it to our list to watch.
For sure.
We have a lot
Yeah.
on our list.
Right.
Ones. Oh, what is it? What did Eric said? Good lord. I
Then
can't
You're
what's
way
wait.
too much for me.
yeah,
Stop being a baby. You and your brother, babies.
My brother.
oh, they,
Yeah,
The
that's Steve's brother.
the phone number on the no.
I was telling I was telling Steven last night because I'm telling him, the stories and we're kind of going over what I'm going to go over with today. And he's freaking out. He's like, I can't. Like, now I'm scared. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I was like, I'm going to text you pictures of
Oh
what I imagine was happening during the night while you're trying to sleep. He's like, don't even.
yeah. You know, when people sometimes they send me things like that, I'm like, if it's scary, I'm just gonna watch it till next day, because then I'll think about it too much. I overthink things. I think that's why I scare myself, because I overthink
You
things.
overthink things. Yeah.
So
Yeah. You
I
got to get your protection bracelets and your candles
I
and
know. She was
everything.
showing
Yeah.
me. Yeah, she showed me like, and I want
you
to
have
get
yours
some of
on right
those.
now?
I have mine on right now.
Okay, they're so pretty too.
Dang.
I need some of those, but
Dude, how
she has a connection.
what's
So
the
I do.
are they like
can you
blessed?
explain a little bit of your bracelets? That's one thing I wanted to ask you about your bracelets that
Yeah.
you showed me.
So
Um,
this one on this wrist, my father passed away in September.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry
Sorry.
for your loss.
so thank you. Um, so my friend made me this bracelet stack. It has rose quartz, which is like protection, and amethyst, and moonstone. I sent you
Uh-huh.
the explanation sheet, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's basically just protection and healing. It helps with healing. It gives you protection. It wraps you kind of like in a bubble of
Mm-hmm.
protection. And then this one is malachite, I believe that's what it is. And it's to basically get rid of anything that doesn't serve you anymore.
Oh.
So it draws away that negative energy. So if you have like negative people around you or negative situations, it helps kind of shield you from it and, you know,
And I don't
take
know
some
where
things.
Sam is not here anymore.
I
Oh
know.
my god, we're
He's all
just kidding.
bye. He slowly fades out.
I know. Like those guys in those photos, they're just all like chilling in front of the houses and shit. kind of gone.
And then Back to the Future when
Oh, in the photos?
the photos.
Yeah, he's like disappearing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No magicite.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to add, Rosie? Anything?
Um, I'm just so glad to be on your show. I was super excited to be here. I'm going to make a belt of that. Yeah, you
Doll.
need to, Steven. He's all wrapping it around his head like Rambo. Like, I'm
This is
ready.
in all his eyes.
He's all no, 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 no.
Poor Steve. Sorry,
Sorry,
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, I just, I think you definitely need to get protection candles and bracelets, for your stuff. If anybody wants them, if you follow me on Instagram and you look under my friends, it's Priya SoCal
Mm-hmm.
to order. My good friend makes them. She's amazing. They're
What's your
blessed.
what's your Instagram? Do you have it on?
At
Is it
Oh no, I didn't add
okay?
in.
It's at Rosie_D
Okay.
DEE.
I
Yeah.
tagged her. I tagged
Oh,
her
you
on my
didn't.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
she's
okay.
there. So
Yeah.
you guys can check it out.
So you
All
could
right.
check it out, and I'll post a picture on my Instagram of her website if anybody wants to order, and then definitely look at the House of Intuition website for your
Oh yes,
candles and your sage. They have protection candles, abundance candles, things like that, just to bring good energy in your home.
yeah, yes,
I think the more you talk about this and you engage in it, I don't want to say it's unsafe, but it definitely leaves you open
mm-hmm. Yeah,
to, you know, inviting things in. So any protection you can put in your house is good.
yeah.
Okay.
We do.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
do that.
No, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just gonna
Oh,
tie
what's
a
the tip
sage
on that
bundle to
one?
him and be like, "Leave me alone."
I'm made of sage, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you did amazing. You
No,
did.
it's fun, super
It's
fun.
fun, and we've been lucky that every guy, everybody who's been here, like they have amazing stories, and we
Be right
always have a
back.
good time.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you guys so much.
And I'll have you and Steve come together, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be fun.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much, and we'll see you
Thank
guys.
you.
I'll be doing this every other week to kind of have a little bit break between this show and my other one with Comic Book Woman. Um, so the next one will be not this Saturday, but the
See,
following I
honestly.
have another one, and then Luis will be also one of my guests soon. So thank you guys for joining us tonight,
Like,
and don't
subscribe.
forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you're watching this on the what's it called, the rerun or whatever. um,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, don't forget. I always forget to say that, so throwing it out there. Thumbs up, guys, and thank you. Until
Yeah,
next
yeah. We did a
time.
perfect hour. Look at that.
Yay!
Wow.
Bye.
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 Bye.